Hello, everybody. My name is Jorel Arias. How is everybody doing? It is week 7, almost the end of the semester. So, listening is important when working with a group or team because it will help the team to move quickly and can avoid delays. If you have an effective listening skills, the misunderstanding in the group will be lessened. Imagine if you have 10 people in the group and there are some people that is not listening when the leader is saying something, and someone will ask to repeat what the leader said because they are not actively listening during the time the leader was explaining the task to them. Annoying, right? If the listening skills are missing in a group, I am sure that it will be chaos and it can lessen the productivity and the result that they can deliver. Because those people who lack listening skill will delay the project of the group. With regards to a time that I was required to work with a group of students at school or a team of people at work, the one that I would like to share was my experience at work. My branch manager was on maternity leave on that time, and I was the one in charge to manage the banker side. I was working with 5 personal bankers and 1 premier banker. The first thing I did was to call for a huddle on the first day that my branch manager is already gone for maternity leave. I gave the expectation during the huddle on what are the things that we need to accomplish while the manager is gone. A particular goal that we want to accomplish on that time was to elevate more the customer experience survey. After I gave the expectation, I asked the team questions to find out if they received the message that I want to deliver to them, or just basically check for understanding. I am very happy that all of them were very engaged during the huddle and they are even asking questions when they are not sure on some of the expectation for the team. I really want to fill in the role of the leader most of the time because my next real goal is to become a branch manager. I wanted to practice my communication skills and my listening skills so that I can be a great manager when I get promoted. On the first week, I let everybody settle in and get used to it, that I am the one that is in charge. I made sure that I have open communication with the team, and I always make sure that I have a huddle so everyone can share their experience with everybody as we fulfill the goal. One particular thing that there's a conflict that arise was when we had a one bad survey after 2 weeks of consistently getting perfect score. One of the team member accidentally name dropped who got the bad survey, and there the conflict arise. The team member was really upset and emotionally that he is the cause of the team to fail one survey. Of course, different actions from the other team members, different reactions from the other team members, and then arguments arise because it shouldn't have been name dropped who had the bad survey. So the other team member got mad with the other team member, and then the other team member was explaining that she did not mean to say his name, and the other team member that got the bad survey does not listen anymore because she was so emotional at that time. So what I did as the person in charge is I called a meeting for the two of them privately before the end of the day. I let them cool down first to make sure that emotions are not anymore present once the conversation started between the three of us. What I did is to let both of them state first what they felt, and ask the other person to listen to better understand the issue. Because both are not emotional anymore and they are both actively listening and being mindful to each other when we had the meeting. So we able to resolve the issue, which is great because it's fixed already for the two of them. So I called a meeting the next day for all the bankers because the other people witnessed what happened. And I made sure that there's no more issue and any bad feeling about what happened between the two bankers or how the other people from the group felt about it. So each gave their comments and we all agreed to move forward on the issue and remember not to make the same mistakes again in the future. Because of what happened, the bankers became more connected with each other. They are actively listening when someone was sharing ideas. When they did not understand what the other person said, they clarify and ask questions. So we just synergize all our thoughts, communicate all the time with each other, and we ended the quarter with almost perfect score with the customer experience survey. And the team became more synchronized and built a better relationship with one another. So that's my sharing for this week.